Hello, Persephone. It has been 500 days since I last saw you. Persephone, where have you been? I've missed you. I can't... What's going on here? You have no videos? Let me know what's going on, because I haven't seen your videos in a while, and it's a little sad. A little saddening. Persephone, I don't remember if I ever told you this, but before I came to college, I was really excited about what room I might get, because in this res, the rooms are sorted by the floor number. So first floor is all the door numbers are 100 up to like 140 something. And the next floor it's all 200, and the next floor it's all 300, and then 400 and whatever. So this means that there is a room 221. Now, inside the rooms there's two separate bedrooms, and they are separated as being known as room A and room B. So that means that someone in res is living in 221B. Now before I came to res, I thought, wouldn't it be amazing if I got in room 221B, and then I would put something on my door so that people would know that I'm a Sherlock fan, and then someone might start sending me notes from Moriarty and that would become a thing, and it would be amazing. I mean, this was all in my head. This was just a silly fantasy, and I knew that would never happen. I mean, who would do that? Only me. Well, I was wrong. I didn't get into room 221B. I got in a different room, not related to that. But since I started watching Supernatural, my roommate and I have started doing things to our door to make it more obvious that we are fans. We put a poster on it that says Church of Castiel, donate your soul today. And if you're a fan, you'll know that that's, a big deal for the fandom. Someone who saw that would go like, oh my god, they're a Supernatural fan, right? Well, me and my roommate and my other friend also decided to dress up as the characters. I was going as Dean, my roommate was going to go as Castiel, and my other friend was going to go as Sam. Now after we put up this poster, within a couple days, my roommate came to me and was like, Austin, did you see what's on our door? I was like, no, what's on our door? And she showed me, and someone had left us notes from two of the characters, one of the villains and one of the sort of, villain slash turns into a hero-ish character later on characters, directed towards Dean and Cass. Like, these letters were for us, and we still don't know who they're from. But Crowley, the villain who keeps sending us notes, has continued, and we sent them back. I sent one back towards the one character as Dean, and my roommate and I worked on Castiel's response, and she wrote his. And honestly, Persephone, this is the coolest thing that has ever happened to me. I'm gonna show you what the notes look like so you get a better idea. That's one of them there, and then that's the other one. And then I got this one here, and then recently, this is the most recent one. As you can see, it got quite extensive, but just everything about it, it's so perfect for the characters, and oh my god, Persephone, honestly, I'm freaking out. This is the coolest thing in the whole world. And the way they're written sounds just like the characters, the way that they would talk and the way they would respond. And we've been trying to respond to the best of our abilities as well, but it's exactly what I imagined would happen if I got the Sherlock room, but with Supernatural instead. We've been working hard on trying to respond in a way that the characters would respond in. Crowley, the demon character, one of my favorite villains in the whole show because, god, he's so intimidating but sarcastic. He sent us a soul token. It's literally a handmade casino chip that says soul token on it, and it has his symbol on the back. And so we're waiting till we catch up to send the next response. But just the way it says things like, "Dear Castiel, you are truly the most buggered son in all of creation." This is amazing. This is the best thing that could possibly have happened ever. But I don't know, it's funny. Basically what they're getting at is that the one character, the trickster, put us into female bodies and put us in art school as a trick. So I'm Dean in a girl's body, apparently, and my roommate is Castiel. So now we've began role-playing on my door, sending notes back and forth, responding. The first two notes from Crowley were really sarcastic, and it's really funny because we weren't sure how to take it, because we didn't know at the time what was happening with Crowley, how him and Cass were, on what kind of terms. So we tried to respond very literally, because Cass he takes everything way too seriously. In the one letter Crowley said, have a go at the tables on me, because he gave us that casino chip. And so we had Cass respond with, I cannot agree to your offer to go at the tables. There are no tables in purgatory. So we wanted it to be really serious, and because we didn't know if we should be hostile or not. And then we got that other note that I just read to you back, and we're like, oh shit, maybe we should have been a bit more hostile, because obviously they are not on good terms. Well, we know that now because at the time we hadn't gotten to the point we're at now. But now we know that they are very hostile towards each other at the moment. And I still don't know who it is, but they must know us, because they would have to have known that I was going as Dean and my roommate was going as Cass. Like, they have to know who we are, right? Like, so we're trying to figure it out, but we still can't figure it out. We know they must live on the 3rd floor as well, because, like, we put up our response and it's gone within an hour, so it has to be someone who walks up and down the stairs frequently, and, you know, we're right beside the stairs in our room, so they would see our door. I don't know. I'm just hoping that this continues. I'm waiting for a response from the Trickster, because I sent him a response as Dean. I'm not sure if they're just taking a long time or if they're just not going to respond at all. I don't really know. But the Crowley conversation that we're having is, like, awesome. Just because Crowley is one of my favorite characters. He's so good at making me hate him but also love him, because he's so good at being evil. And you know how much I love villains. I mean, I watch movies. Some movies I watch it just for the villain. I hate the main character, but the villain. Ugh. The last thing I have to say is, if we started getting notes from Lucifer as well, I would probably jump out the window, because that would be the best thing ever. Because Lucifer is one of my favorite characters, even more so than Crowley. Because he's so intimidating, but so... I don't know how to describe it, but hopefully it'll continue. I'll keep you updated on the responses that we give and what we get back. I hope I see another video from you soon, Persephone, because you haven't been posting for like 5 weeks. Naughty! Ah! Finger of doom! Persephone, this is me in the future, or present day I guess you could call it. That was me from the past. I filmed that on Sunday because I felt like I wouldn't have time to film it today, which I was right about because I was up till 4:30 last night doing an English project that I turned out probably didn't need to stay up that late to do, because I could email it in. She hadn't even checked her email in the morning anyway. So, 2 hours of sleep, that's fine. Sorry for the long video. I kind of was fangirling, like, for the last week or two, just because of everything that happened. This is probably the greatest thing ever, but I said that a million times already. But since you haven't watched Supernatural, I'm going to link you in the doobly-doo a couple things, little clips of the 2 characters that are sending us notes. The Trickster, also known as Gabe by some, and a clip of Crowley being Crowley, so you understand what exactly the relationship with these people and us are. And then I'll send you a link of Lucifer as well, because he's by far my favorite villain in the show, and you just need to see what he's like, because then you'll know why I want to, I'd probably jump out a window if he starts sending us notes too. I will stop talking now because this is a really long video. I guess I will hopefully see you this Friday.